strikes. He's chosen to pick fights with the Pope of all people, and we in Chicago don't like that very much, rather than try to engage in any a risky new front in this war at our service members' expense, with no justification.
Now I'll hand it over to Tammy Duckworth.
Thank you, Senator Baldwin. Hi, everyone. I don't know if it's just me, but I seem to remember Donald Trump campaigning on the promise of supposedly making America great again. But at this point, it's beyond clear that when Trump looked at the word America, he only sees the second and third letters, M and E. Donald Trump wouldn't know what the word sacrifice meant if we wrote the definition in a big Sharpie letter right in front of him. Despite the fact that he ran away from danger and right to his podiatrist when his nation needed him to serve in Vietnam, thousands of the bravest Americans you or I could ever meet are actively facing needless dangers abroad because they volunteered to make the sacrifice Donald Trump was too cowardly to make himself. And already, because of Trump's unjustified, unwanted, unauthorized war of choice, 13 of our heroes are dead and hundreds more have been wounded. From the moment this conflict began, Trump has tried to shroud his incompetence behind the valor of our service members. When asked to justify his illegal actions, he's tried to hide his ignorance and cowardice behind their courage. He's tried to act as if questioning why we are at the war is the same as questioning the skill and bravery of our troops themselves. It isn't. Not at all. I know that our military will always do the best job possible. When given a mission, our service members don't say, why me? They don't ask, but will I be safe? No. Instead, they pack their rucksacks, they lace up their boots, and they show up, and they do what is asked of them. Time after time, tour after tour. They will always execute their orders to the maximum capability of their professionalism, and they're proud to do it. The problem is, the man who's supposed to be their leader has no idea what he's doing. The problem is that their commander-in-chief not only has no idea what the end state looks like in his war of choice, he probably doesn't even know what the term end state means at all. The problem is that even in the last 2 weeks, the man in charge of this whole mess has somehow gotten even more erratic than he has been. He's threatened the annihilation of an entire civilization, terrifying people overseas and here at home, who are understandably worried about retaliatory strikes. He's chosen to pick fights with the Pope of all people, and we in Chicago don't like that very much, rather than try to engage in any semblance of real diplomacy to end the war, caring more about saving face than saving lives. Now, after one half-assed day of so-called negotiations, he's whipsawed.
Well, you do understand this now, colorman lawyers, colorman judges, your legal executive assistant is trying to talk to you today. So do you understand that he killed children?
Yeah, but of course this morning they were playing
That's a lawsuit. Middle East lawyers. Pharaoh Law Nefertiti is talking to you today. One day I'll be back home. I'm just handling business like a pharaoh supposed to. So how much should this issue cost us for defending our land? Middle East lawyers. I got it, $10 billion. USA, you owe Middle East, Iran $10 billion. Okay? Alright, thank you. This war should never happen ever again.
That sucker sent me back $161.